Astra at...
Retribution!
I'll protect us. Let's dance.
Learn! Retribution! Ha!
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Not the busiest of my days. I suppose I'm doing a good job taking care of my shrine.
Hi. Huh. Yeah. Hi.
Not the busiest of my...
Go, Barbara, go! Huh? Huh? We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter-strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go! Oh, no! Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go!
What stuff?
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Could never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics.
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the
What? Like Devalin?
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in your dreams.
Aw.
More curious than my a nation to... At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, perhaps it's just my wit. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, Our relationship will remain forever how it was. Since we've I have chosen the lab, then my duty as her eternal servant.
Aw, Miko.
I'm only telling you this so you can Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
There's a part 2? Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Incoming. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
You did quite
So, do you think...
How do I put...
Wait, what? So all of...
You are the most important part of the plan. I know. Speaking of, Traveler, what do you You're considering even their visions have...
You don't have to be...
It is precisely because... In short, if everything goes according to plan... Oh...
All of the sudden you're entertaining...
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time. Before one makes a
Don't know. What is it?
You must understand, the Vision Hunt decree was Yes, this is now.
Ayaka was saying that every time...
Yes, it's all too clear that both thus, the current situation, unfortunately, given that...
So, what should we...
It will be easier for us to start with someone. So my plan is to incite rebellion.
Rebellion?
If we manage to convince her, I'll give you... She also appears to be
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything.
Affirmative.
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Naruka. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you...
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinate.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too?
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question...
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion.
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap, and your masters, the Kujo clan...
You're saying the Kujo clan... betrayed...
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan. I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own how could he ever even drink?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. And so...
3 days. She will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in...
That was so scary! But, Miko...
Why are you always asking so many
Not entirely
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a...
Okay, but... What do we...
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going... not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. I'm so tired. Is this... Oh, wow.
It belongs to the Yashiro... Now, Kamisato Ayata. However... Here's what I need. It would not be appropriate.
You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out. For a complete outsider, probing the inner working... But since the 3 commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they... Now, the Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you. Don't forget.
Toma, you there? It's us. We're back.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance?
Not just yet.
So, it's still not up. I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for...
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Yoimiya's fire!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will... This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
The books were more interesting in the past.
Yoimiya! We need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind. extra-large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped-up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears. Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden? Don't worry, it's just a firework, come on. We'll give it... Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for night.
You! The one.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of... We need to get rid of them. Or after I get the document, let's meet back at... Also, if I do... Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way...
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know exercise. I feel so... No, I can't sleep yet. I didn't know how to find a document. Here you go.
My lady, what?
This sealed envelope In addition, we have... Of course, it seems that Kujiyaya was... This should be ample evidence. I will also gather...
Still,
Again, we'll do...
If Paimon remember... Let's pick up our...
Delicious tea.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life.
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy of...
So, the Tenryou Commission. They are
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the vision?
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see, but also wished not to see, surely.
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty. Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct? You must find a way to recreate... If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the... Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be... Or if you ever think about me during your journey...
Cut it out, Fox Lady! This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the Traveler!
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting...
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear? Good.
Halt!
What is the situation?
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
What it is?
Flash!
Who goes there? Get them!
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Speed of light!
I must...
Get to the chase!
Teach me a lesson.
Quiver!
Allow me. Strike first. Fight dare. Clear. Burn. Who goes there? Soldiers, quick!
Glory to the Shogun!
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
I won't forget this. Don't
With swords from shadow!
Withdraw. I must withdraw.
time for retribution.
Don't blink!
Train harder.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How?
Master!
Go on, ask him! Don't let him...
Master Takayuki, I've seen the...
So this is how my documents went missing.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master.
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the diplomats from Snezhnaya promised For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been... So, when the chance arose to gain it appeared to me to be an excellent...
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this...
Betrayal? How can you call this? The Fatui may think they are using me. But the reverse, when the lightning strikes in Inazuma, after all, none can contend with the supreme power of...
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shoguners.
But Master, what about... Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance... But it's clear to me now that you wanted my... You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched...
Selfishness?
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked, but I chose to obey the Shogun. But now I realize that the path of eternity is... So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving...
Signora's the one behind all this? Way back in Rito, lady...
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma...
Sarah stormed off! You can sit... All right, then.
What's going on?
The way people charge in here as they If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, have you learned your
Oh no! What did she do?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora. Then I apologize. I know. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to so you came... I'm just...
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be... Is that not the greatest honor? Almighty Shogun. That's ancient history. The Tsaritsa's... These other mundane details, you... For what it's worth, before you go charging into... I'm not
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed. My, you're full of surprise. I'll admit that I know... You are aware.
Trav?
A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Incoming! Cut to the chase! Shine down!
Detestable.
Verdigers?
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid. There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! The pale flame smolders! The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Embrace your searing reckoning! Not every wound will heal! Not even ashes will remain!
Don't blink!
Come, put up a
Cut
fight!
to the chase!
Yeah! Who dares call me a witch? Not even ashes will remain! Not every wound will heal! Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Not every wound will heal!
I'll protect us.
Embrace your searing reckoning! Dance, my pretties!
Let's do ink! Incoming! With sword from shadow.
Embrace the searing reckoning!
Time for retribution!
Let the show begin.
Not every wound will heal!
There is no escape.
All must burn!
Nowhere to hide.
Who dares call me a witch?
Torn to oblivion!
But how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you! You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone. She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaemiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Oh? If so, then you underestimate. Not so. The Vision Hunt decree. The Fatui's actions thus far do individual what you might not realize. Consider this. Rather, those who have traveler. There seems to be. So, I won't insist that you That's right. Anyway, you. So be it. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
Burn!
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
I'll protect us.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Strike dead. This ends now. Inferior. Evasion is futile.
Let the show begin. With sword comes shadow.
Strike dead.
Time for retribution!
Strike dead. Instabilities will be removed. Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, Close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Burn!
All will be severed. This one, a fleeting shadow. Your verdict is decided. Thunder.
Let's dance.
Verdict is...
All desire can be broken.
Time for retribution!
Your verdict is decided. Shine down! Ha! Ha!
Verdict is...
This one, a fleeting shadow.
Time for retribution!
You've lost, eh?
Yes.
Why can you not trust your people? And these ambitions have transcended space and... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake...
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you...
That would be something of an oversimple.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambition?
Miko, never changing
But what your people need...
Humans have a lifespan of barely... But I have experienced it all.
But eternity is... Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing You are obviously lonely. Tell me this. This is your plane of youth, so it can only mean that you are... But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries. As a Fox envoy, I haven't... So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you. Since you are willing to...
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been But...
As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's... Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So...
Call me, please. Say that he stays safe.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why my...
You literally told us to come meet... Seems like someone...
Catching up. By the way, I heard defeating Signora... Still, you did end up
They cause plenty of...
Wait a second. As in, the little thing that...
Yep, that's the one.
Oh.
What?
I handed that over.
You did...
Well, how else was I... The balladeer is number... I'm not the kind of... After A created as her erstwhile closest she no longer... Thus the gnosis became... Is that not a good... Judging by the results...
When you put... Really?
You intend to trap as a mark of my... What would you like to know about? That puppet was still... Before A began
So, you...
No. The prototype... The original plan was for... Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary... Some eccentric geniuses and...
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence? Are you sure? Keep it safe. There was me...
Who in there, right, Mom?
I see. Your ambition should be perhaps continue on your journey. Add